Hello, welcome to the Wally Whack Gaming channel. I am your host, Wally. On this channel, we do mostly simulation games, and we do a lot of Farming Simulator version 19, a lot of live streams for Farming Simulator 19, so make sure you catch us there. We don't have any set schedule at the moment. Just make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and the little bell notification to get notified when we go live and when we post videos and things like that. But today, this video, as you can see, is going to be about Prison Architect, the PlayStation 4 edition. Now, I have played this game before, so I'm a little bit familiar with it, but, you know, I'm still learning. So we're going to just go through and we're going to do some episodes of this, and you guys are just going to kind of watch me build my prison, and we'll see how it goes. I'm not great. I've had some escapes and a lot of deaths previously when I played, but, you know, we're going to just try it out and kind of see how it works out here. So I'm going to bring you guys along with me for the ride and just kind of see how it goes. We're going to skip all this stuff here. We're going to do Prison Architect, new slot, yep. Okay, so we got some options here. We gotta pick to start our prison out. So first we have to choose a warden. The warden, the most balanced individual on the planet. He does his job and nothing else. People just call him the warden. So he sounds like a pretty good middle of the road guy. Let's see what else we got here though. The lobbyist uses his connections to make sure only easily controlled prisoners end up coming his way. Has the likelihood of receiving prisoners who are violent, lethal, volatile, deadly, or fighters. As much as that sounds good, you know, I feel like that might be a little bit cheating, and I don't want to do that. I think I want it to be fairly middle of the road here. Ruthless and terrifying. Rita has a reputation for running her facilities through judicial application of fear. Halves the likelihood of prisoners being stoical or fearless, and doubles the rate of suppression. Let's see here. Periwinkle claims he was a sapper in the war. True or not, he certainly knows everything about tunnels. Guard dogs have a 50% chance of fully uncovering any tunnels they detect. Oh, that would be pretty good. Pacifier possesses an unusual talent for being able to calm even the most violent individuals. Reduces the overall temperature of your prison, making your inmates less likely to cause trouble. That sounds great as well, but again, I feel like that might be a little bit of a cheat. Spotless reputation, squeaky clean record. Behind the scenes, shady deals take place. Prisoners found with contraband will be fined directly from their savings. And yeah, back to the warden. I think we're gonna go with the warden. I think we're gonna use that middle of the road there. Now, to choose a dog, that's not an option I had previously when I played. So let's see here. The original guard dog, old but experienced. Originally lived on a farm, but now works in escape prevention. A deadly trap for an escapee moving through the snow. A guard's best friend. Not everyone is a dog person. Who would even try to escape with a dire wolf? That's interesting. A very dapper chap. Shepherd, who's a clever girl. Shiba Inu? Is that that looks like the Dogecoin symbol, huh? Young but experienced sniffer dog, partial to chicken and cheese-based treats. That's interesting. Chaser of tiny sticks and escapees. Question mark classic. We're gonna go with the classic for now. We're just gonna kind of stick in the middle there. Let's see, what's this doggy do? This is not an option I had either before. Dogs will now have a small calamity of their own, providing an additional job for cleaners and a small impact to the hygiene needs in areas with prisoners. Both guard dogs and those from programs can poop. On or off? I think we'll have that on. That seems pretty realistic. Difficulty, county, those who are new. We're not going to do county. Federal, expected challenge, setting up and running an efficient prison will be no easy task. Supermax, county, federal, or supermax. We're going to go federal. Again, just kind of middle of the road. I'm not super good at this game. Or I guess some could say I'm not good at it really at all. So, you know, we'll try that. Intake payments. We're gonna leave it as normal. And then weather. I think we're gonna leave that. We're just gonna leave it disabled. It says all weather. Fog of war. Oh, guys, excuse me. I apologize. Fog of war. You will lose visibility inside your prison unless you have guards or CCTV monitoring the area. I think I am going to have Fog of War off for this one. Again, because I already know I'm going to have enough problems as it is without, you know, not being able to see everything. So, well, let me have one advantage, I guess, and we'll go from there. And then we'll leave Generate Forest on because I believe that can have something to do with the work aspect of it once we get that far. Geez, there's like so many options that I don't recall being here before. Generate Lakes will leave off. Buildings off. Failure conditions on. You'll be fired if you don't keep control of the prison. Riots, bankruptcy, too many deaths or escapees. Yeah, we'll leave that one on for sure. Prison gangs. Prisoners riot with gang. Who will seek to control territories in prison? Strike fear among your staff. I guess we have to turn that on because that's like true. That's a real thing. Prisoners have the chance to gain or lose unique reputation traits during their time in prison based on their activities and experiences inside. I think we'll turn that on, although I'm not 100% sure what that is. And again, that like the prison gang things, I don't know that for sure, but it's in the movies, so I assume if it's in the movies, it's gotta be true, right? So here's what we're starting out with. Here's our map. We already got some trucks coming in here. You'll have to excuse me while I get used to my controls here. We got workers, we got some supplies. Excellent. So this is the beginning area right here. We take deliveries in this section and garbage goes in this section. I haven't thought out a whole lot in how I want to do this prison, so I'm just gonna kind of go with the flow a little bit here. I think we gotta start out with let's do some planning first. We're gonna do walls. This way we can kind of, you know, get some things going here first, and then decide if that's really what we want. Let's see here. So basically, I think what I want is I want a nice area um, initially to come in, and we'll have kind of the not such high security areas as far as prisoners and things like that go. I think, um, we're gonna need a reception and, well, there's a lot of things we need. I know reception. We're gonna need offices for the warden and things like that. We'll need canteen, kitchens, things like that. There's a lot of stuff that we need, but some of it I know I would really like to be able to have in the cell blocks, kind of. So let's see what we can do here. We're going to do that for the main structure. Hopefully we have enough money for all this. I had previously built in a prison and then was able to sell it, which was pretty exciting. And so once I sold it, I was able to take that money to start my next prison, which was kind of nice. But, I don't remember how I got through with such little money originally. So this will be the main entrance in. We got a little pathway here. And then I think when we come in, we need to come into a reception area. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to come into a reception area. So let's do that. Wait a minute. I don't want to do that. Let's clear that. How do we clear that? Erase plans. There we go. Let's do... I want to leave a space here. I'm not 100% sure why I want to do that, but I want to do that. So let's do that. Let me leave a space there. We're going to go 8 by 8. I think that should be plenty for a reception area. And then, yeah, we are going to want this wall here. Nope, let me clear that again. I want to go down one more, I think. Let's do this wall here, and this wall here. So this is going to kind of just be like a little corridor area, I guess you would call it. And then it's going to lead right into reception. And this is where the intake of the prisoners, goes. So then what I'd like to be able to do over here is some offices maybe. I think that's going to be the plan. And then down this way, I really like to keep this area as kind of like the lower security areas. So I guess it probably doesn't need to be as big. But we can always kind of adjust it as we go. These are really just the plans. Let's get these guys moving on something here. Let me see where my... see what my options are here. Here we go. Walls and doors. Structure. Yeah, that's what I need. And I am going to... I think I'm going to go with brick. And the reason I'm going to go with brick, I usually like concrete because... well, I don't really know why I usually like concrete, actually, but... I just think, I don't know, I like gray, and so I think it looks better. So, I am going to start with brick though, because I will tell you, I do, I don't want to say cheat, but I use, you know, some of the some of the options that are given to me as far as the quick rooms. I do use those. Just because they're convenient. And not for everything. I don't use quick rooms for everything. But like for the cell rooms, I do like to use the quick rooms for those. And then for almost everything else, I think I build on my own. I might have used quick rooms for the offices. I mean, I've used quick rooms for everything, but I think for this game, as far as it goes, we are going to, you know, just stick with this for now. I think we're going to stick with this for now. I apologize, I'm kind of thinking through some different things here. We've already spent a fairly big chunk of money. We're only down to $89,000. And really, we probably still need well, we definitely need power and water to get moving. But we're gonna need, I think, a fence. You know, I think all prisons have like fences around them, and so that's something that we might need to get moving on. Let me see what we have here for fencing. Pipe walls. Are they pipes or are they walls? That's interesting. That's actually, I kind of forget like what this game has on it. So we have a standard fence with barbed wire. And then we have the perimeter wall, which are high walls extended far below the ground, making tunneling under them much harder, but also prevents us running water supplies under them. So that, you know, does make things a little difficult. I normally like those, but looking at it, that's $150 a square foot for that, whereas this is only $3 per square foot. And we are tight on money, so we are going to we're going to go with cheap stuff first, and hopefully we don't have any escapees. I'm sure we will, but let's not hope so until we can get something better. Now we're gonna need a road gate because we just need a road gate. That's how people get in and out through here. We're going to extend our fence across the road here, which is pretty cool that we have that option. So I'm going to go ahead and put the road gates in first. This way I know how far I need to take my fencing here. That's interesting. Build cliff walls to create elevated sections and impassable areas around your prison. Yeah, like, so, let me tell you, I played this game, I played it for a very, very short period on the PlayStation here. But then I've spent a lot of time playing it on... No, we can extend this out pretty far and not spend too much money. I spent a lot of time playing this on an iPad, and the iPad does not have this many options, so this is kind of, you know, interesting to be going through all this and seeing the different options here. So we got the fence done, and we was able to build that for $1,000, so that's excellent. 1,000 for each gate. So we got a fence around our prison for 3,000. That's definitely gonna need to be upgraded. But I think we'll be alright for now. Oh man, I left the lights on. Automatic lighting. I don't know how to shut that off in this. I don't know how to shut that off. So... Uh-oh. Oh, rooms, objects, okay. I'm sorry, I'm still learning here. Lots of learning. Where's my walls at? Here they are. Walls and doors. Okay. So many things to get through here. Oh, so what I was saying earlier about the walls. Normally I like to use the concrete wall. And then again, there's so many options in walls in this one. It's kind of crazy, but normally I like to use the concrete walls because I just like the look of it. But I do use the quick rooms for the cells, and I know those are brick. So we are just going to go ahead and use brick for now. And then we'll just kind of, you know, change it and things as we go along here. We got walls, now we need doors. We're gonna do large jail doors. Large jail doors. I see, I always forget about this. It's like, it's always gonna be like off-centered. So I'm gonna put that here. I'm gonna do a jail door here. Jail door here. And then I'm gonna do a smaller one here and here. So that gets us into the jail. You're able to go into reception, and then we got 2 doors kind of leading out into the rest, you know, the rest of the area. Money's looking okay so far. We have a lot to do though still. Lot to do. It says we're making $840 a day, which I don't know how that's possible considering, you know, we have like nothing. Let's get out of this real quick and let's look at reports, and I believe we should have a grants option, yes. Let's see what we need for grants here. Basic Detention Center. That's a good place to start. That's a good money amount. And then that basically gets us started. So we're going to get 20,000 in advance, 10,000 upon completion. We need to build a holding cell, a shower, a yard, a kitchen, a canteen, and then hire at least 2 guards and 2 cooks. So that's pretty easy. I'm hoping that we can do all that though on the amount of money that we have here. So that put us up to 105, so that's good. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do our we're gonna do a little outbuilding for our electric and our water. And actually, let me just do some thinking here for a second, because I don't know, I like the option of doing an outbuilding, but then also I don't mind the option of putting it inside either. But you know what, that's one other one that I might just, you guys are gonna hate me for this, I might just go ahead and do the quick room for it. Let me see how big it is. They have a utility room. Or at least on the other one had a utility room. Utility room, yeah, and it's actually huge. Like, it won't even go in that little area that I wanted it to go in. Okay, crud. You know what I can do is I can, further away I put it though, the piping, you know, then becomes kind of an issue. But I do prefer it to be, you know, out of the way, basically. Let's see. This is like funny. Can I like put this like right here? Oh yeah, I can. Actually, I could put it like right in here. It looks like it's gonna let me. Let's put it right here. I don't know why we missed this spot here. I don't know if they're planning on coming back and getting it or what, but let's do this. Let's get them working on that. And then while they're working on that, I do want to go ahead and get the lines ran. So we'll start with power first and electric cable. So here we go. I do like to try to keep the power cables in the walls because, you know, I think that's the way that it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the way it is. So we are going to go ahead and keep the powers in the wall here. See, it looks like this is like going under here from what I can see, so I will go this way and then we'll just come around here. And you know what I think I'll do is I am going to actually put in a power switch. These are good in case you know, need to kill power, basically. For any reason, you know, rerouting, anything like that. So when I remember, I do like to toss those in. So we'll just add that in here. And we'll do it like that. So then that should get power down to, we're going to have to come further than that to get it into here. And then got to go around here. 240 for that stretch. It's not too horrible. Whoops. Alright, we got power, working on power. Now we need to run piping. Oh yes. That's what I forgot. So usually I set this kind of building inside the fencing because so with this large piping they can actually get out of it, like crawl through it. So you know, that's not great news. I'm trying to look here and see. It looks like it's running under the power station. Like the water pipe looks like it runs under the power station. That's probably not ideal. But I guess that's what we're gonna do. And then I'm gonna go ahead and throw in a pipe valve here. And that's gonna do the same thing. That's gonna just allow us to turn off the water if we need to. Just looking here. I don't like to run them over top of each other, and I know kind of like reality. You know, they're in the same walls a lot. Sometimes they are ran you know, that way, but I don't particularly care to do that in case, you know, we need to add something, take something away. You know, I don't believe it lets you decipher, you know, between the two. which one you may want to do. So we got that rolling. Um, Give me a second here. Let me get it a save. Give it a save. Take a quick drink, and I'll come right back to you.